2 billion to creatives to produce anti-galamsey content. This is Paul G talking to the government. And before we hit the story, let me just clear the air. I think Guilty Beat also bagged some nomination with his production for Thames. Big up to Guilty Beat.
Another good guy.
Yeah. Well, the story goes on to say, although he couldn't say how he arrived at the said amount, Paul G said it will adequately support the production of anti-galamsey films, documentary, music, and other creative works that will highlight the environmental and social impact of illegal mining. In addition to raising awareness of the menace and its attendant consequences, the approach will create jobs in the process to help bridge the unemployment gap in the country. Paul G, known in real life as Paul Ej, told Graphic Showbiz on Monday, that is November 4th, in an interview that creative professionals had the solution to the menace, but they needed sufficient financial support to make the meaningful impact. I've always said that the creatives have the power to shape minds and inspire action. I therefore suggested that the government allocates 2 billion Ghana cedis to help to us to produce anti-galamsey content, create jobs, and educate affected communities. For instance, if I have an actress such as Nanama McBrown and a movie producer like myself working on a documentary on galamsey, it will have a great impact. This is what Paul G is saying. Why? I don't finish stuff.
Yeah, because you see, it's like the way you took a lot of time to read the story. Like if you stop for somewhere. That's always been the problem with the creatives. I mean, people speak for speaking's sake. And when it gets to the politicians, we give them room to run away. Because if you read the story carefully, I mean, there was a paragraph in the story which sets the tone for my submission. And it says, although he couldn't say how he arrived at the said amount, Paul G said it will adequately support the production of anti-galamsey film. So, what is 2 billion? If you say 2 billion soon, see the 2 billion amount. Talking about Nanama McBrown, have you broken down how much the kind of, actors you need, how much you are going to pay them, and the extent of the documentary?
And how many content are you even producing?
The post documentary, the marketing of the production. You've not broken down this. You just talk 2 billion. I mean, this thing really affect the creatives. I mean, I'm not taking it serious. Don't just talk. Give the breakdown. Let them see, Charlie, this one, it'd be like, because we don't just pump money. You understand? So tell us, break down the work and do some sort of analysis with what you are going to do with the 2 billion. So that at the end of the day, you can, if you are not even careful, you get into the production and you realize that the 2 billion is even small. You need more than that. You understand? So, we need to learn to, add certain facts to our talk so that we there will be some weight on some of the things we do. Because, for all you know, this might even be a small amount.
But do you believe that creating content around...
Of course, that one is it's a powerful tool. It can, because the world over, China, US, developed countries among others, and when our colonial masters here, film was a very important tool they use in, sending messages and trying to conscientize the people. So it carries a serious potential in making us understand. Most of the people who have been very crazy about say no to galamsey is as a result of some of the documentaries and some of the video content and the news productions they've seen from this galamsey side. So if somebody is very smart and they put it into writing and get a very good marketing strategy, they will be able to conscientize the people. But how do we arrive at that place is very, very important. Because some of the writers, how they will charge you, it not be small. So I will urge that some of this conversation, we should learn how to be, especially when we are quoting figures, we should learn how to back those figures with facts so that it will place some premium on our submissions.
Okay. Boom.
Okay, so I disagree with Adam. The Paul G in question, he be novice at this game.
No, he's a veteran.
Thank you.
Veteran music.
So who they tell you say no doing calculation? For all you know, Seth, that whatever he wants to do, he's written it out, done his budget, everything, spoken to people, and he projects. He say, if I get 2 billion Ghana cedis, I can achieve this. So
Adam was saying that the first paragraph of the whole article sets the tone for him, because it goes like, although he couldn't say how he arrived at the said amount.
For a journalist to
he
put
said that.
no, for a writer to put that thing.
Who wrote the story? I beg.
It's a graphic
show.
So I'm saying, so
for the person to arrive there,
maybe
he posed the question.
So
that
no.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
No, we cannot be sure.
But I mean,
cannot be sure.
To put this here,
some writers too don't know their job.
I mean, I'm sure.
No, I beg, don't be sure, because if be your Ghana Times or that's why they won't defend them. Because I you see, we shouldn't sit here and
because I think that
assume that we don't know what we're about. Like, because you said a few things like, oh, that's why they don't take us serious and blah blah blah. What do you mean by that? The guy knows what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it is his idea. Mm-hmm. For all you know, it's just there's a technical name for somebody just starring in a movie. If Abuaji is listening,
cast.
No, just one person in the movies. I don't know if it's a place soliloquy or something. I don't know.
Monologue.
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
It's a monologue.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for all you know, he just wants to use Nana Mama Brown alone in that movie. You don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You don't know. You don't know that. Maybe he just wants to use 3 people. Maybe you don't know the storyline. You don't know what he wants to do. He says 2 billion go work. You come there here to talk what you don't know.
No, but Adam was trying to say from the point that if a writer poses a question,
I get you. I understand what Adam said. You know, we say I know they understand what Adam said. I'm saying, why is he taking the side of the writer? Why does he think the writer is right? Because he wrote.
Yes. If you're a writer, you are right.
You see, how would you know that? Because Paul G, obviously, is a veteran at this. He knows what he's about. So I beg, make you know, they belittle the fact say where or he's asked amount ni fee. And our body team no can in we shouldn't say that. No, and that's what you are implying. Now let me come to my substantive matter. You see, there are issues that film will help. And there are issues I believe that film cannot help. So let me take an instance in the Gaza Strip, right, where these people are fighting, Israel and who?
Palestinian.
Good. No movie you go solve that war. No movie.
Plenty movies every day. No fish over.
No movie go stop that war. You they type and they talk to you. So yes, creatives.
He right.
Yeah, they fit do what they go fit do. But no be all things they go do. And if you look at this galamsey menace we all with the fight, the people where they do this thing, they no care about anybody. They no care about anybody. The thing they foresee to stop them, they no see yet. You understand? We should find what will scare them off, and that's the only thing that they will hear or heed to. I'm not sure say any movie starring any person will convince them to stop doing the galamsey.
If you put themselves for inside.
Yes, go work. Go and bring Hollywood, go and bring everywhere. I don't see it because look, with the small videos that I've seen, even kids are telling us, hey, we won't stop today, we won't stop, you no go fish show us anything. If you there and you go spoil water and make like some 50 G every day. Which movie? Like the movie go tell you say what?
No, it's not about. That's why I said it has the potential, but it's not about the movie stopping them. It is about the movie creating an environment for advocacy to right. You know, that's why, as a result of the videos and other things we've seen of our water bodies and others, that's why the advocacy is in a very thick stage. So it will create the environment for the advocates to. Shooting the advocacy to be able to compel the government.
The writers writing and advocates advocating.
So that it will compel the government to put in steps.
Advocacy.
Than protest.
So
it can even get people on the streets.
No, my thing with this would be
but
in a country.
one of the documentaries which really made people, very furious about the galamsey menaces, the documentary done by Erastus.
Yeah. Did they use 2 billion to shoot? and that documentary brought to light what is happening.
Yeah.
Now you are saying there should be another documentary to help stop it. No, I'm saying that documentary won't work. You know, they understand. To bring to light or to bear what is happening and how good. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh. But stop it. No, listen, I beg. There are two things. Oh, wait. The one that Joy did was
an expose.
Yeah. But you are asking that we do a stop it. The one that let's put it that way, I beg you. A one that to let the people spoiling the water bodies to stop spoiling it.
It depends on. If not, you see, that's why I was even talking about.
I need to read that.
That's why I was even talking about the breakdown, because we do not have.
Adam, you are a writer, right?
Yeah, we do not have the script.
No. Adam, wait, don't go far. Yeah. You are a writer.
Yeah.
Do you think you can write anything that will convince these galamseyers to stop going to spoil the water bodies?
Yes.
So give us like a synopsis, maybe some 1 minute. We don't get time.
I think all of this has different stakeholders involved. There are those who are doing the mining. Mm-hmm. There is the land. Those ownership of the land. There is those who own some of these sites, and there is a country at the end of the day. So if you look at all the key stakeholders involved, and you put, the negative consequence of all the actions of the various key stakeholders, and let them know that this action these key stakeholders are taking, which are temporal, will have a certain long-standing dangers on us as a people with their past. I think because some of them even do not know, the negative repercussion of the mercury, mercury and other things they use. So until some of them experience it.
Okay, so
one guy,
so
they just will not stop.
Maybe I tell him, say you're not in Ghana.
There was somebody who confessed that after he came into contact with the mercury, and he had to run for 1 week.
So they know.
He realized that this was not worth it because he could lose his life, so and he stopped. Yes, and he's relocated
and
to go and find another job to do. So you need to take the consequences and others and let them know the repercussions.
So Adam, let me give you.
So your
life.
Script should be.
Let me give you real life.
Listen to it in that region.
Let me give you real life experience. In 2019, I said this on a couple of platforms. That in 2019, I had access to do community mining in Adansi North. In fact, this is legal mining, not illegal. Now during
mined before.
Oh yes, from 2019. I had license to operate on a specific land for 2 years. Now, during that time, I realized this, and this is real life. Nobody say somebody go see me, I see them. After they get into the pen, this is not even the Chamfine type of the one way we did the river top. This is land, proper land. After they are done washing the gold, right? Some leave deposit of the mercury in the pit that they are not going to use again. They throw it in there. Do you know that it has the ability of affecting lands as far as 1,000 yards away? Wow. So 1,000 yards away from that, if you have a cocoa farm there, your cocoa will have traces of lead in it. Yeah. And this has gone a long way to affect the quality of Ghana's cocoa on the world market. So now we don't even have them. We don't even have that level of quality. If you are saying that they don't know, this is me having information from 2019. Now, do you think they don't know the consequences involved? See, the Nigerians decided to shoot movie on.
No. At this, the point you said that they are close and they've been engaging, they know the consequences. It's like you knowing that fornication is not good.
Yeah.
But at times,
but who told you?
I'm coming.
It's not good.
You feel it that it's not good. But at times, you get some. Public confrontation from your friend or even a pastor, and you feel like, I have to stop. Even though you yourself, you know that it's not good. At times, when it is better highlighted to you, it's able to go against your conscience and say,
fornication.
I need to.
I think the larger...
It's not correct.
No, he's saying that the people stay with it and they know it's not good.
I think the larger conversation
what
should
will
be...
documentary do?
I think the larger conversation should be the impact of a documentary or a movie. The impact on... The real impact in changing the ways of man. In 2024,
Please,
and even
can I come in?
and how to do a better mining. It's not about stopping mining, but there is that because in South Africa there are other countries mining, and there is a better way of doing. When you go to Johannesburg and somebody doesn't tell you there's a mining town, I mean, it will be difficult for you to even.
I have a message. I have a message from you here on Facebook. Medallion. In fact, he just took the words right out of my mouth. Medallion winner is saying Nigeria do plenty movies to stop blood money. It no happen. Still, people they do money issues there and less violence.
They talk.
So why waste 2 billion? And I'm using the word waste, quote unquote, of limited resources into shooting a movie whilst we know that the real impact of it. Charlie, Tilly, come inside small.
Maybe they forgo plant landmines for the areas.
2 billion land.
Yes, that's what now.
Most of the things have to do with enforcement.
So if 10 people go,
okay.
Most of the things has to do with enforcement, and the government is not interested in enforcement.
Write your scripts at the count. So he says something which is bulldog. The force or the power that needs to make the thing change is what is not happening, and to me. I agree with Adam. Advocacy is good, and sometimes there are people that are also very ignorant, but they are on the mining side. They are just going because such education could help, but it will not change anything, especially because the people from the top. Some of them are part of the problem. And are you saying they are ignorant enough not to know the ramifications of their actions over there? They know. But why are they doing it? Now, when it comes to advocacy, we have seen where movies and cartoons and billboards and things like that have changed a situation. I think one of the things I remember, I'm sorry to say, I am defecating and then those things. And now how it shows cholera, no smoking, there is always something where they give you an alternative to the thing that solves the problem. No defecating, and they'll tell you use the washroom near there. Now you are telling somebody to do a movie to stop galamsey. Which job should they do after the galamsey? How many? That is the problem. That has always been the core of galamsey, especially to those that are doing it illegally, where we see them doing videos and say the problem has always been the alternative. What that is the question that no government is able to answer to these people.
There's also a counter argument to this. Somebody will say, "Oh, what about armed robbers too?" Then do they say then to them for chop?
Okay. So now here comes the bigger power. No. Then here, armed robbers need to jail. No. What is the bigger power doing to stop these people? If they say that what they are doing is not right, you see that is the way the conversation is.
They are not catching them.
Exactly. Are you telling me that the chief commander of the Ghana Armed Forces cannot say that this thing is a menace so much that soldier for Munko stop your mo? Are you saying Galamseyans are stronger than the Ghana Armed Forces? And who is the commander of the Ghana Armed Forces? Is it not the president of the country? And I assist
the commander-in-chief.
The commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. You get it? So there is a deliberate delay at the top.
So are you trying to say that they know them, or what are you trying to say?
I'm saying that if this thing they want to stop it, it will stop. But the reason they are not able to stop it sometimes, and for some people, there is a connection with the people at the top too. And I didn't know. I say, "Obi akoredia no do sako tu no tu fuma then I'll be cause usa demu." Do you get it? So I'm saying that if you want to use movies, I understand the advocacy is good, but when it comes to, let's say, even when they are talking about HIV and they say condom, use condom. Stop raw. The alternative is using condom, but you are still doing the same thing. You are getting your pleasure. But if you say don't do galamsey, what is the other alternative that will make this boy eat the next day? You get it? So until the government says that, you know what, we are going to create more jobs, or we are going to actually get more manufacturing jobs, where this boy that is on the thing obetima be the same job, but in a good way. You cannot say a movie will stop. And the part I read, also it can even create job for who? The galamsey.
No.
Automatically the galamsey becomes an actor.
No.
No. You see, you are solving a problem that is no. Adam, let me finish.
That was my
Adam,
problem.
let me finish. You are saying,
as Adam Pat is a Poji, I can go as
hold on. You are saying it's to create more jobs. I agree, but is it creating more jobs that is taking away some of the problem on the galamsey side, or is just creating more jobs for other people that are already not in the galamsey business? What you are saying?
Poji is trying to say it will create jobs for people in the movie industry.
And you see what does it, and then how does it end the galamsey?
So in that be where they look.
Yeah,
you won't collect the money.
Also no,
for production.
But the thing is saying he didn't say that give me this amount to do production. He said give the creative. So my thing is, will he be happy if that amount goes to another creative, another producer to do it? Also my thing is then
they give it to Sokwe Safo to share.
Yes, and then now why do I say yes quick like that? Give to Sokwe Safo. But my thing, that's where I come to Adam. If you have done your calculations and you think 2 billion is fine, you are saying it for yourself, but you are saying give it to creatives. So if they give it to Socrates, now you have put it in somebody's head at the top, say 2 billion is fine. What if Socrates' budget is 5 billion? What you are saying? So if you say give me 2 billion, give me 2 billion, then it makes sense that why you will be budgeting 2 billion, but you don't say give 2 billion to creatives.
Us. Don't say give us.
What you are saying?
Give me.
Then it makes it difficult.
Nichini, I can't say.
There
be Nichini.
Say.
They. Me come by purpose for radio.
Oh, okay.
What you are saying? So you can't say give it to creatives and then not say give it to me and then put a figure, a specific amount on it when you don't know how. But my thing is, has he consulted other creatives if that is their budget?
No, but according to Bubu is also saying that let's not downplay Poji because he's a veteran. Maybe he's done all his homework and then he believes that 2 billion is 100,
enough. Give it to me.
So I'm sure the 2 billion they'll be in.
But the thing will be.
But else.
He say give
the creatives to creatives, not me. That's what I'm saying. So if they don't give it to her and give it to another person, first of all, will you be okay? Also, then it looks like you have limited a certain. What could you say? Obi that could have probably said, give us 5 billion. Because you're not saying to me, you are saying to the creatives.
To us. We're going for a quick commercial break now. When we bounce back, we're talking boom play. Yes, boom play is in the conversation. Major happenings of the week. We'll go inside. Yes, we'll go inside. There's rumors of boom play closing its office in Ghana. Now, boom play has been in the conversation. Started like last 2 or 3 weeks when the current vice president of the land, His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, talked about music streaming platform and conversation it built from that time and then it also got to the level where we had Uptown and others coming in. Of course, the executive director for Uptown by the name Antoine also shared some knowledge with us on Daybreak Hits, saying that there was serious competition when Boom Play came into the business. But we'll hold on to the Boom Play conversation and we'll get to the phone lines and we're going to talk to Paul G. Paul G is on. Hello, Senior.
Hello, sir. DJ
Senior, Mechacha Wanano Pay. Senior, what's up? No. Beto ase amanfo pepese o mo kyerese o mo no nya adwene.
Okay.
Pajo betima chechire mu. My main highlight points bi ana amanfo ene wo nya adwene ye pandit e wo ha ene wo nya adwene. Tili si o ne wo nya adwene so o ka se 2 billion ye mfa ma creatives ni nyina e bia na obi production cost eso chen sa. Na 2 billion o ka se ye mfa ma wo anase ye mfa ma creatives ni nyina.
Oh, first of all, me chair chief for never job for. It was personally for me as example, say me to media Germany.
Okay.
And I'm fighting my creative arts industry in India. Especially remember yourself in the first kind of media production for information like education, aquascience in any area. No.
Okay.
A documentary, a production between education because media for you know don't watch him any abano tell the Jumano and the number of still good impact no. Sometimes no information ministry now. Creative arts is part of it.
Exactly.
It is a manager's carnage bia may call location me ma bra akoyebi. Me ne calibos me ne ajakuomo ne obia koye beautiful me akoyebi wo elia. The grants one na demonstrator mo man there. Ebe yo education there. Aduna mo ye na de yale so so say na eba. That yen so no we nya aduane nya stay. Now upon that no say no more documentary, no say no more movies bi kwa na. Now after that, no look to Kwaku Menu, offering the Galamsey start as in and now Jaya over Kwaku Menu.
Ampa.
Young free woman, young free woman, but ten and probably a bar. But you have to go out if you can beat them, join them. What the soldiers call the police, call the task force, call in giddy empha. For so another alternative. So the Mazra call no other more shooting bear 2 weeks ago. They are part of it. Uber, you know, the whole wedding, who know. If you could discover talent to Galamsey boys to them. Like, look at Abraham Mata. But young over our gangster and our Kutolos village ho, and I subsidy, Koki to a more. But we are the never bank, but we are singing. I know. But one know what do America.
Ampa.
The more now I discover woman, now you will not be a talented, be educated, be back Kumasi, be bank crime, be a quarter, a Benya Juma, it makes me cry for one to coin. That's the another Georgia. Machines in the equipment in the Banasuno. Borders in the Habo, a bamba stop was no man idea, and water bodies in the forest reserve. It's particularly for myself to quote that.
Into and yes, say Obia,
I am Miminia, but Mr. Government in the budget and other allocations. You got the soldiers almost cheap machines are emotional. Look at it. Machines are emotional. They're trying to slap to crowd the bottom man. Never was less canano at the information department on Vanya campaign TB awareness. And I have a small industry, they are not Juma clearly. And no more Juma than who have been taken in Japan, Dr. Kwakutin, or Dr. Stepan Bessa, who have Mr. Kwasichu, what's media. No, I say, young man, Mr. Kwasichu, your man every year, $1 million there. Dear Juma illegal man is most you be a young Kataka Dombia, any per hand or Mansoa Dobia. Ebi wakwatia ebi wo yenya nipa be 3000 na yenya host ebi yenya juma ka na Mr. Kwasichuma nya $1 billion there. Look at multimedia what do you mean for $1 million what you creating problem am illegal man.
Okay,
obinya boso me 5000 4000 a month plana no keep no around more than 6 months on ko Galamsey start give.
Okay.
So mainly for me personally, not for the whole industry, creative art industry.
Okay, senior, second year I'm for anyone ya dream obi say Nigeria for twa movies say omo pese omo de stop blood money and I say Isakawa still na ya dia ekoso. So the bigger question is impact of movies say betima se sandi pa adwen ama omo enye bibi tisa Galamsey no ama for bezom chem say see year 2024 e wo mi de enya de asini betimi asesa nipa adwene da pacho hu ne say
somehow no me adu but me per se na say create industry player Nigeria movies no no he obi an report ya Sakawa movies kedro no mo ye no because I say most of them look man for any just no because also Igbo Nigeria travel Igbo how are they do their things? I don't want to talk about other countries, but when we call a check, I'm go for sophisticated so those movies of Nigeria moving. But when they are documentary, you know, look at Eliasu. What we call is now our doing best in the multimedia. Kumasi.
Erastus.
Yes, Eliasu. How no go our bre war you know. Let's say about discover creative art here. Within Mazrao, I just go extra documentary, and then 1 year, a long-term project within 5 years, 6 years, and about 20 trim. And I say, let's not discover talent. And I say, who just for who you? Okay, I try movie, I call La Confornotti, Michel Confornotti. But the Nipa 750 in the try that movie.
Okay.
My village, we know usually 750. A try movie, another documentary. And the whole world, you know, if I discover Nipa 200 feet that village, that area, that district. Because movie the Nipa and I'm the example say Kwakumanu, woman movies be free. Small town where every animal illegal man in opportunity buy a more free buy no more big people and now more you mojuma. If you won't discover talent, you know, now creating improvement. Like a Milabo, so no madam teacher near or trade. The way movie I discover no. And I'm level be jar the chair, no be star. Every bit is a book of the chain or buy a shooting a cover and then they discover now we are moving. And then why Oma Quabuche Club, the Makagan, how we are. It's a movie in the documentary, they don't discover Obi. As a football, Obi Bogala, baby, every boy, Bogala, and Reno. Now you have to players talent, or better free village or conquer and our Quabuche no ball. It's a product of Basama and the Pioneer, Ajumaya, Bama, illegal man in the Soviet. Vasa education awareness. Eti anya say abema na to aso ama ne to aso. Ema ne to aso
okay. Okay. Senior ne be da ase na no pe wo ma yin mu ama ye nyina ya te asem na se yi. Ye be da ase na wo hwa 2 billion no aban no o de be ma wo de.
Sika de ma individual. Like say we hu na aban no ana politicians no na creative art no na dey high. Obviously, my also my boy, man, near the money personally. No, look what they are in normal life and making part of the society. Who says those are about when you are by a criminal? Or to remember individual of the creative artica. To make impact and any impact there. But I'm not going to say, I now my plan as a politician, Uncle Clubby, and then make contract near sign near, so we didn't wear here and shoot away anyway. Yeah, and for sure, I said, the problem with discover when I say, how about my Adenabrasia? About by that's what a group of people and any individual no more deserves Dr. Baumieti and other Mr. Mamachi, former President Mamachi. No amount of if you are 100,000 Ghana, no, they are no, we are 100,000 Ghana. What you are from Mickey, I gave you the impact of creative art and answer society. Or no one personal use now or use. But this one, the better man society, this will be a bit of Boviano. We no budget. Politicians and they are now. We are just candidate and as an individual, we are one.
Okay.
It's not making part of the society.
Okay, senior and I know pay that's so I Jim Rene Yatrin Komoga Kra. Nyamisha.
Amen.
Poji and I have a conversation and quite insightful. So to answer your question, Tilly, yes, yeah, or no. Okay. Yes.
It's one can't share right and I write in a year no free honor or no than share.
Right now, the writer is wrong.
No, you can't say that.
Do we have to call him back again?
No, because I mean,
make call him again.
Charlie, some of these things are even recorded. So,
Charlie, I know they understand you. We've just spoken to the horse.
So you mean
and you heard from the horse's
own mouth. We even have people denying.
Well, that means that he's not a horse.
Haven't you heard people denying themselves even on tape? You call somebody on tape, and when he knows that
Charlie, the writer wasn't professional.
Oh no, Budok, you can't say that. You can't say that.
Are you there? You can say for a fact that the guy that didn't know what he's talking about. You can say that.
He's even on record.
He made it clear.
Call the writer. Let's call the writer.
But not to the writer. This is a conversation.
Call the writer.
Let's
get the different writer from the conversation he had with
the writer. Chat the writer.
Hold on. There were two things that you highlighted.
Yeah.
That although he couldn't arrive at the said amount, he said it right here a couple of minutes ago that for him,
yes,
if he's giving that amount,
yes,
meaning he knows what he wants.
He has still not told us how he arrived at it.
But why should he tell you?
But then
to convince somebody to
when they produce the movie, when they produce the Titanic and told you that they spent 270 million producing, did they give you the breakdown?
Well, even when we go to IMF to go and borrow all this money, do we tell them how we arrived at the figure we're asking?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, told you.
We didn't tell them what we use.
Your boy to me a person 7 million.
IMF will even give you directions.
No, the money. You see, they will give you directions on how to spend the money.
Yes,
but
how it spends.
Yes, be how they want to do.
Anyway, it's still Showbiz Review Extra here on Hit 103.9. We're going for a quick commercial. Then we bounce back. We're talking boom play. Boom play, the system inside. Are they closing or they are open? Is it open and close? Back and forth, open and close. Boom play, right after this commercial break.